Welcome to Dream Life Design. This is the course overview. Welcome to the Dream Life model. This is what we're going to use to develop your life plan. The first half is all about unlocking your potential. We're going to start by exploring your identity and who you are as an individual. Develop a sense of inner awareness. And then we're going to do a self-evaluation and reflection and develop an outer awareness by compartmentalizing misery, bliss, and gratitude. And then we're going to develop your aspirations. So we'll really think about what the future can look like and what you're capable of, and really measuring your potential here. And then we're going to establish changes and life missions. So we're going to look at the changes you need to implement in your life in order to reduce misery, increase bliss, and strengthen gratitude. And the missions are basically the results that we're looking for by implementing these changes. And then once we've developed an outlook on life, we can set goals to achieve that outlook, those life missions, and we set those goals in priority order. And then we're going to set objectives to achieve those goals. So breaking down those objectives into research, mindset, and action objectives. So making sure that you accomplish your goals successfully. This is the second half of your life plan. So this is all about unleashing your potential and scaling up towards that dream life. So once you've arrived at a point of fulfillment, when you've really shown yourself what you're capable of and achieved the results that you set out to achieve, you're going to scale that life up by setting immediate goals, intermediate goals, and ultimate goals. So a life plan towards achieving and accomplishing those aspirations. Welcome to Lesson 6, Set Objectives to Achieve Goals. So the outline for this lesson, we're going to start exploring objectives, what are they and how they benefit our goals. You'll notice that it completes the life plan, and we're going to look at the types of objectives, so research, mindset, and action objectives to help you achieve your goals successfully. Then we're going to introduce you to the homework exercise, which obviously is setting objectives on the worksheet. And then we're going to give you some advice on meditation to help you really harness those mindset objectives and remain focused on your goal. So what are objectives? Well, objectives are the tools which help you construct and achieve your goals. So if goals are the active ingredient in personal development, then objectives are designed to help the active ingredients working and functioning properly. They add detail and clarity to your goal. So it's almost like giving your goals the tools to actually move forward and develop. They break your goals down into manageable steps and processes. So it makes achieving your goal easier. It breaks down your goal into bite-sized steps that you can mindfully take on and help keep your goals current. So maintaining objectives really monitor the progression towards the goal. Is there a new skill you need to attain? Is there a new perspective you need to develop? Do you need to take a time out? These are the things which objectives provide in order to help us on track with fulfilling and completing our goals. So let's look at the types of objectives that are going to help you fulfill your goal. How are you going to change your life and achieve your life mission? How are you going to accomplish the goal that you've set yourself? Well, first you need to really define the detail. What must you learn to develop your goal further? Research your goal and all aspects of it. Is the goal that you've set the best way to accomplish your life mission? This is where research comes in. Spend time researching all aspects of your goal. The second set of objectives then is how will you stay focused, identifying the things that are going to keep you motivated and maintaining productivity. Maybe you need to steal some inspiration from your list of bliss. Maybe you need to look to the things that you're grateful for in order to stay focused. Maybe implement a new behavioral procedure like meditation to help you stay focused and on track with your goal. And then finally, breaking down the goal into action objectives. So what actual steps do you need to take to complete this goal? Think about setting a goal and looking at the bigger picture of what you're trying to accomplish. What small steps do you need to take to complete the goal? Do you need to attend a few lessons and then eventually graduate? What steps are you looking to complete this goal? How can you break this goal down even further so it's more manageable? That's the role of objectives here. So research your goal, understand everything to do with with it. Look at how you're going to stay focused, what it's going to take for you to stay focused and on track with productivity. And then finally, what actions do you need to take to actually achieve your goal? What physical steps can you take to make your goal attainable? So a little bit more on research objectives then. So ensure you know exactly how you're going to achieve your goal by setting SMART objectives. Go online, learn about from people who have experience in accomplishing your goal. Speak with people who know you well. Do you need to develop new skills? Plan for contingencies because things could go wrong. This is where research can really help. It really helps you develop a bigger picture of your goal and really attack it from different perspectives so that you can develop a more detailed, more specific, more measurable, more attainable, more realistic, and more time-based goal. Types of objectives, so mindset objectives. Ensure you know exactly how you're going to stay focused on your goal. Activities which help you relax and detach, like exercise, yoga, meditation, hiking, biking, cooking, reading, anything that engages bliss, anything that centers yourself. That'll be a great thing to add as a mindset objective. Think about motivational triggers, your vision boards, music, intimacy, those things that we discussed with regards to focus and motivation. And then increase self-awareness, engaging your identity. Think about mindset objectives, objectives that really help you remind yourself of who you are. Look at your dream life plan, regularly evaluate, reflect, bring yourself down to taking care of those basic needs. Really think about what it's going to take to satisfy your goal. What mindset do you need to develop in order to accomplish what you set out to accomplish? And types of objectives with regards to action objectives. Ensure you know exactly what it is you need to do to complete your goal. You can put this as a step-by-step process. What's the first thing you need to do to get started on your goal? What's the next thing, and then the next thing after that? Schedule activities related to your goal. Anything that you need to accomplish, schedule it into your calendars now. Break down your goal into manageable steps so that you can achieve it more mindfully. Focus on mindful development. Keep yourself moving in a healthy and positive direction. And remember, consistent activity is key. Continue to be engaged in your goal. So that's why it's so important to define a step-by-step process on how you're going to complete it. So your homework exercise is to utilize the Dream Life Plan worksheet, navigate yourself to the changes, goals, and missions tabs, and set the objectives. Use bullet points, be concise, mark off things once they're complete. If you find you have too many objectives, scale back the goal a little bit. That's the beautiful thing about objectives. They really help us redefine and reshape a goal to be more smart. And then some objectives can be reproduced for other goals or repurposed for other goals. For example, if you know meditation works well for you, utilize it for different goals. If you know going on a hike or working out is working for you, then utilize that objective, mindset objective, onto other goals. You can repurpose any of the objectives that you have if they help you succeed before. So it's very important to pay attention to that. And remember, you may include objectives that you're already used to. Maybe you already have a process that keeps you focused, and add it in. Maybe you have a research process that you like and that has helped you achieve goals in the past. Maybe there's certain actions you took before that have really helped you succeed. So start thinking about what it's going to take to achieve your goal. So meditation advice. The very first thing I would recommend is to do yoga. There's an exercise called the sun salutation. If you perfect that, you will feel more encouraged to do yoga. Remember, yoga is the process which prepares you for meditation. So it's important to do yoga if you can. Stretch so that you're comfortable sitting in posture. There's nothing more difficult than meditating if you can't get yourself into a physical position of comfort when in meditation. So that's where yoga really does help improve your meditation practice. Practice tuning in, breathing exercises, box breathing. Breathe in for 3 seconds, hold your breath for 3 seconds, exhale for 3 seconds, and hold that exhale again for 3 seconds. That's what box breathing is all about. It's all about maintaining that relationship with breath and maintaining control of breath. Listen to music that you connect with. Develop meditation playlists, anything that evokes an emotional spirit of your aspirations. Think about music that centers you and calms you down, and close your eyes and listen to it. Developing playlists again helps you strengthen your practice because you're holding on to the experience for a little bit longer because of the length of your playlist. Develop your practice. Try meditation apps. There's guided meditations on YouTube available, and you can enroll in my meditation mastery course, which I talk about the different steps of meditation and also increasing those levels of awareness in order to help you effectively meditate. Dive in deeper. Don't try to silence your thoughts. Allow yourself to converse with your inner thoughts and reflections and develop a sense of perspective or different types of perspectives on any individual thought. When your awareness returns, return to breath. When you realize that you're thinking and you're distracted from the present moment or getting in control, go back to breathing. When you catch yourself thinking, just go back to breathing. That's how you're going to dive into a deeper meditation and hold a meditation for a lot longer. Hold your posture with your eyes closed for an entire playlist. Really strengthen the meditation habit by listening to music that you can sit through, and let inner instinct take over. If you need to reposition to get into a meditation posture, then do so. At the beginning stages of meditation, it's all about trusting yourself and trusting your body and working with your mind to effectively meditate. So what are objectives? That's what we covered in this lesson, and the role of objectives in helping you construct and develop and succeed in achieving your goal. We looked at research objectives designed to help you detail your goal further, mindset objectives to help you stay focused and productive, and action objectives to ensure that your goals are met successfully. The homework exercise is to set objectives on your worksheet, so start constructing and completing the first half of your life plan. And then if you can get into meditation, start clearing your mind, utilize the advice that I offered, enroll on the free meditation mastery course and see how you get on. So next lesson is the final lesson in the Dream Life Plan. It's all about dissecting the dream into aspirations and breaking those aspirations down into goals. The role of life missions, we're going to explore them a little bit further and how they define the minimum level of fulfillment, the base of which you're working from to construct your dream life. Remember, those results we're looking to attain from the changes you want to implement. That's where we're going to be working on in order to scale up towards your dream life. And then of course the homework is going to be related to scaling your dream life. And then we're going to have a lot more content to present to you next lesson. So we're going to talk about living your best life, why you matter, dancing with negativity, the experience of isolation and loneliness, and what's beyond the dream life, what's beyond fulfillment. Once you've achieved a sense of actualization, once you've achieved a sense of realization, what comes next? What are you motivated for after? Thank you for making it through to the end, and I'll see you next lesson.